single week is going to help you, with the on the field, getting to know each other better off the field?
Yeah, I mean, the vibe has been great. Anytime, we have the opportunity to spend more time together, like this preseason camp is great. Um, like you mentioned, there are a lot of new players, and so far I've enjoyed getting to know everybody. And also too, with some of the returning players, we kind of know, our way around the facility, and just like around like the area that, we've been staying in. So we've been taking guys under our wing and helping them kind of get situated. But overall, it's been a good preseason so far. We did watch the Super Bowl together, and just find like those little moments where we can get to know each other more off the field is going to help us perform on the field.
Can I ask a follow-up on the Super Bowl? Like, there are a lot of guys on the team who maybe have never seen a Super Bowl or don't understand American football. Can you kind of describe to us kind of what that scene was like?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got guys from Europe, from South America, and for them, American football is a little different than the football that they're used to. And so, there were moments while we were watching where we kind of had to, give them some awareness around what was going on, but still, that's another way that we can bond and get to know each other. So yeah, it was a really fun time.
Thank you.
We'll go to the next question, Franco, then Ian.
Thanks, Rafa. Hey, Drake. It's funny you say that about the Super Bowl, because I know they did a quick little thing with you guys yesterday, and Gregory didn't even know who was in the game. So, switching gears to this football, this soccer. In terms of the build out, what is it that Phil asks of the goalkeepers? Is it to play short, to insist on playing short? Is it going long if that's what the game calls for? What has he had you guys work on during these last 4 weeks and change of preseason? Thanks, Drake.
Yeah, in terms of the build out, just being confident, being calm, assessing the press, what the other team is doing. If it's on to play short, play short. The high pressing, of course, looking to like the third line, but just making the right decision that's going to help us get up the field.
Next question, Ian.
Thank you, Franco. Drake, you mentioned taking people under your wing, and you're only 24 years old. So I'm a little curious as to, it's a very young team, but who are you taking under your wing, and in those Super Bowl parties or on the field, who are those guys that you're really connecting with, that you want to mentor and work with?
Yeah, great question. I mean, yeah, I'm only 24. But we still have players on our team that are younger than I am, and that this is going into my 3rd season as a professional. And for some guys are rookies, some guys it's like their 2nd year. So players like Bryce Duke, Ian Frey, Eddie, these younger guys, it's I feel like I have some sort of responsibility to kind of help them out at times. And so any experience that I've gained through my first 3 years, I feel like it would help them if I was able to pass that on.
What do you help them with? Is it just on the field? Is it strictly professional, or is it personal, how to mind your way through becoming a soccer player in this modern age?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. Of course, we as much time we spend on the field together, we do spend time off the field together, whether that's before training, after training, eating meals. And at the end of the day, like, we are soccer players, but we're also humans. So, whether it's any discussion about professional development off the field, any other interests, it's like building those bonds, of course, off the field will translate onto our performance on the field.
We'll go back to Michelle.
Drake, you have a good position from where you watch the game in the back, to talk about a couple of the new guys in the back. Can you talk about what you've seen so far from Damian Lowe and from DeAndre Yedlin? What do you think they're going to bring this team? If you could just describe each of them so far, what you've seen.
Yeah, so far, I mean, they're 2 very experienced players. They're very athletic. They have the capacity to make the right decisions, make runs, make the right passes. They're very, very skilled. And they also just bring good leadership. Very, very good communicators from what I've experienced so far. And at the end of the day, they're just gonna, give us some more confidence back there.
We'll go back to Franco.
Thanks, Rafa. Drake, two quick ones. And one's kind of relates to Michelle's very first question about team bonding. I know with the pandemic, things have changed, and players were in their individual hotel rooms as opposed to in the past where you had a roommate or someone you shared the space with. Have you guys gone back to that yet, or are you guys still just individually in your own rooms? That's the first one. And the second one, just who has impressed you out of the newcomers the most so far during this preseason?
Impressed me in terms of like just like around the team. Like, I mean, I think all of the guys, everyone kind of brings something different. And being able to recognize everyone's uniqueness and kind of, what they bring to the team is important if we're gonna be a strong team to beat. And yeah, like the, pandemic does bring, some complications, but fortunately, we've taken the proper measures to ensure everyone's safe. And so, we've, been able to start to build stronger relationships as preseason's gone on.
Are you guys back into doing roommates, or are you guys just one player in each room?
Yeah, there's like one player in each room. And like, that's fine. Like, we still get meals together, we still train together. So there's still a lot of opportunities to get to know each other.
Thanks, man.
Yes. Michelle, do you have a final one? Yeah. Okay, we'll go to a final one with Michelle.
Okay. Drake, what is the biggest difference that we and the fans are going to see in this year's team compared to last year's team? You've seen the team play a lot more this preseason than we have. What do you think is going to be the biggest difference in the style of play, or the way you guys play, the type of players compared to last year?
I think just in general, just our togetherness, our will to win, just seeing a full 90 minutes through, just a lot of hard work, grit, really playing as a team, a team of leaders, just doing everything we can to get the result that we need at the end of the day.
All right. Thank you, Drake. Good to go.
All right, thank you guys.